Jack fell into the swamp and slowly sank. The more he struggled, the faster he sank. Jack tried to use the tree trunk to save himself, but his hands couldn't reach it. Jack's eyes fell on two small weasels on the dead tree. At that moment, Jack was filled with fear. He stared at the two small weasels on the branches. At that moment, the weasels seemed to understand Jack's thoughts. One of them kept gnawing at the tree trunk. The other one risked climbing to the top of the tree. It bent the branch and handed it to Jack. Jack grabbed the branch without hesitation. However, the weasel lost its support and fell into the swamp. Jack, who was saved, climbed up desperately. He didn't notice the weasel struggling desperately in the mud. The weasel had fallen into the swamp to save Jack, and was slowly being swallowed by it. The weasel on the dead tree watched its companion, lying on the branch, constantly letting out mournful cries. At that moment, Jack suddenly noticed everything, and hurriedly began stirring the mud pit with his hands. The little weasel was nowhere to be found. At that moment, Jack searched the mud pit relentlessly. Then Jack found the little weasel, and immediately rescued it. Looking at the little weasel that had saved his life, Jack decided to keep it by his side, as a token of gratitude. The two little weasels grew very close to Jack. Jack took the two little weasels home with him. Jack was a magician. Jack was tired and sat on a rock to rest. Suddenly, a black eagle flew over and greeted Jack. Jack used his mind-reading ability to communicate with the black eagle. The black eagle told Jack that a group of people had captured a black panther ahead. They had even tied the black panther to a wooden stake. Jack immediately realized that the black eagle was asking him for help. Jack ran over to investigate. He found a black panther tied to a wooden stake. Jack used his throwing knife to cut the rope binding the black panther. He rescued the black panther. The black panther, grateful for Jack's life-saving act, resolved to follow Jack loyally from then on. Black Eagle patrolled the skies for Jack, becoming a valuable ally on his journey of growth. These animals fought alongside Jack,